Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60, cut 19, cut 19. Hey.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A short one there, caught by Warren. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's goes 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Colts 7, Dolphins nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the stick.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Dolphins 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off 14-minute play.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Richardson looking to throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
21, Dolphins 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They complete it to Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Wilson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And off the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Take down 45 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 21.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
On the jump.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ready, set. Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now it's Richardson. That is incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fielded just inside the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Dolphins 28, Colts 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Goodson, 65 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Achane. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd. Down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Let's go.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 40 yards. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 28. Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Let's go now. Hey, check that. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Motion.
Here's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, Dolphins.
Wilson. He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. I think you would agree. Just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Saw the rush was coming, hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Here's Wilson to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 33.
First down, Miami.
Now it's Wilson. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35.
35-35. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And that is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
19, Viking 18.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Bronco 80, 19 Lions. Let go.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Touchdown Colts.
Alec Pierce
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
42, Dolphins 35. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
At the 42-yard line.
Running left, Achane.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers. Freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Two yards still to go. Third down now.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Short throw to be caught by Waller.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Wilson.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle.
Again, Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Richardson lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He's going to let it go deep from Mitchell. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
70, 70. 60.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
The try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Colts 49, Dolphins 42. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. Well, he's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And, partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun.
Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Here we go.
They go play action with Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And got his man complete. A big play there for Indy. 49 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Here we go. 65 catch. Panther 60. Panther 6. Roll. Check. Panther. Check out.
On the handoff, Taylor.
20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
117 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
70 Timberwolves. Rig it. Ready, ready.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
Go. Hawk 70.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Colts 63, Dolphins 42. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what?
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First down, Dolphins.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, it's Achane. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14. A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Dolphins 49. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Goodson. They'll wind up getting forward out of the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
After the turnover, it's Tua. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
With career touchdown number 60.
And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the...
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here comes 2nd down.
Now Wilson.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 15. And the Dolphin first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Wilson will throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Mekhi Blackman's got it.
Past the 20.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 57. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
On 1st down, back to Achane.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 33. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Caught left side. Here's Dell.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is caught. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First and goal, Miami.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tank Dell. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
78, Dolphins 63. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And they will take a knee here.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record.
Changed how I feel because Zombie.